Yo, there's been a lot of pacifism in my demos lately. It's time to get us a good, clean BFG spam map. We could all use some of that in our lives. Anyways, push past this beginning. I'll explain why later. We'll be back to that fight sometime in the future. But, go ahead, fight these cyber demons. Changing directions in front of them. This WOD will teach you all of that. Teach you how to change directions, because you're gonna probably hear me say that about 20 times in this video. That's just the truth. It's just how it goes. Now we're about to go to the downstairs fight. So I do kind of similarly to the beginning there. Kind of rush in, get everything in fighting, and then get out. Want to have tracers going on those zombies once that door opens. Get some of that wall run action going. Make my way around. Now these archviles. We go in and try to quickly press that switch and not get rocketed. You can easily get stuck, eat a couple rockets. And this is definitely, I would say this is the first time this happened in any attempt. Me eating a rocket in the back there. Also, never forget that in this WOD, archviles can revive each other. And they can revive cyber demons. So that's why whenever there's a horde of archviles, you're more than likely gonna just rush them with BFG base plant. Anyways, taking this way is pretty much the path that is going to be the most clear. Work my way around those cyber demon rockets. Lots of close rockets in this run too. I really enjoy that. Enjoy seeing that. Anyways, going around this way, we're going to clear some of these manks. Try to get a lot of the cyber demons to see us and to hit stuff. That way I can clear out a lot of the spiders, a lot of the revs and crap by the time I come back here, because we're going to leave and come back and then clean up later. Now we got a lot of revenants. It's typically a lot clearer than that, but it's alright. Just got all the BFG in the world. So be sure to get some full health here and good amount of ammo. I did go the wrong way. Usually I go left, like just around the outside wall, but anyways, here we go. So as I was saying before, full face plant into the archviles, get in their faces. No time to play that safe, or they'll revive each other faster than you can imagine. Alright, now next up, this next fight here, it's what I like to call the Dimensions Map 3 section. So you remember that fight in Dimensions Map 3 for the red key, the box fight with the archviles in the center? Well, we got something similar to that here, but with BFG spam. So there they are targeting me. So I'll face them a little bit. See there? Just cover that raises in front of them. So that's my opportunity to go and try to clear some space, do some damage, and maybe even rush for a mega if I need it. Then the cover opens back up and I gotta stay in hiding again. So there. Cover is protecting us. We go kill some pigs, make our way back, mess it up and get zapped. Yeah. It happens. Alright, so now at this point, since I used the mega in the other corner, I'm gonna go push for this corner since I have the chance. Hit some of these Hell Knights and the pigs. Get some space in this arena going. Also, that cyber demon. Sometimes those infighting rockets can really get you, especially if you're really focused on moving across. And yup, got a little tight moment here. Oh yeah, love that. There's a good amount of tight moments in this map. Good stuff. Alright, now we got revenants coming out. So behind where those revenants are coming from is a switch that will kill the cyber demon and the archviles in the center there. So we want to get back there the first opportunity we get. Now this, I messed up. I got zapped a bunch. That was unfortunate. Being against the corner, they can see you. But yeah, here now we're gonna W through these revenants, and luckily there's megas here, so as long as you got enough ammo to push through, you'll be fine. And you can just come here as early as you see comfortable. I started going in there earlier and earlier. I used to try to pull them out for just way too long, but it's hard to keep this fight in control for that long. So the earlier I can rush that switch, less chance of me just getting tossed around and crap. Go ahead and clear out a bunch of revs and stuff before I go. Also gonna go ahead and grab a mega too. The part right after this is not particularly dangerous, but there's no reason not to take this. I managed to actually use up all the other megas in this room. It doesn't happen very often. But next up, we're gonna drop down here and shoot this shootable switch. It opens up a secret fight, certain teleporter. There we go. So this part here, lower the wall, and we're about to scale the outside here to kill all these mancubi. That was a lot of damage. Mancubi do a lot of damage, you know. Their projectiles do as much as Hell Knights and Barons. There we are, 14 health. Yeah, like imagine eating 2 or 3 Baron projectiles. It hurts, right? What it's like with the mancubi. It's places like this that really remind you just how dangerous they are. That and any situation where there's a horde of them with their crisscrossing projectiles. Yeah, so that teleporter right there that we're running past, that's the secret fight that we opened up. And we're about to go in there now, but we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna actually just rush out of here. Rush for this teleporter. That works more often than you would think, honestly. I like that strategy. And now teleport back to the beginning. So look at all this stuff that's here. You actually would have to, since you only get like 3 cell packs in the start, you would actually have to get these cyber demons to infight these guys a good amount. So it really slows down the pace of the attempts if you do it that way. So that's why I opted for this route. It was a good amount of repetitive situations that I was able to avoid. It's great in a casual playthrough, but a lot of these slight little things get just completely just magnified when you're playing something like 100 times or something. Alright, but now we're gonna drop down back to the downstairs. Enemies should be pulled away from these megas, so it should be safe to grab. And what's going to happen is we're actually going to have just a lot of cyber demons down here. Makes me wonder if there's maybe too many cyber demons for this fight or what, but then again, I'm leaving the fight and just coming back later, so I can't fully judge it, I guess. I would say if you're just playing this casually and you're just doing this area, it might be a good idea to just wake up those cybers one at a time before you open up everything and just 2-shot a good amount of them. Clear out maybe 10 of them or so. Maybe less if you want to make things a little more interesting. And now, once again, changing directions. Almost ate 2 instant rockets right there. Good thing it was just 1 and I managed to get out of there. But yeah, hopefully we can be more careful for the rest of this. So this is the second time I made it past rushing past that secret fight the way I did. Also, I like this decision making right here because that ball of rev missiles on top of a rocket would very likely taken me out there. So I was about to change directions, but when I saw all of that, I just continued in the direction I was going. Also, a nice over the shoulder cyber demon rocket. Is there anything more thrilling than that? Good times. There we go, lots of these cyber demons. So since I'm kind of just circle strafing these guys out, I want to take a moment and talk about the MIDI actually. So this WAD just has almost all bangers, man. I've played all the way to map 21, I think, and almost every map has just a sick soundtrack to go with it. Map 19 and map 2. Definitely some of my favorites. Map 19 MIDI I actually just play in the car when I'm vibing on the way home. Good times. Another thing I want to talk about while we're here is the secret fight. So you saw me rush past it there. The way you're supposed to actually do it, when you're in there, there's gonna be a lot of chain gunners and pigs and I want to say revenants maybe. I don't know. We'll see them all there when we return, but those guys are actually gonna be teleporting in to the left of where you teleport in, so all the way back there, while the cybers are all the way forward. So those guys are, you know, riding the conveyor belt because the whole room is conveyor belts. Those guys are riding the conveyor belt, getting pushed towards the cybers. You know, they're all hitting you and getting in your way while you're trying to change directions in front of the cybers. I wonder how many times I've said that in this video, but seriously. So it makes it pretty rough, but doing it, the strategy shown in this video, is a lot safer. Derek came up with that, and the majority of this route comes from Encalagon. And I found it really helpful just to take away a lot of the tedium that could come with grinding this map for a bunch of attempts. It also helps me to get to the tough parts early, like the Dimensions Map 3 fight. I would say that's probably the hardest part of this map. That gave me the most trouble. This downstairs, if I was messing up and eating rockets, I might be stuck between here and the beginning for a while. And pushing past the start is pretty luck based. It's pretty tight. Because not to mention you're also auto switching to the chain gun while you're trying to do that. Yeah. That's this part just about done. Just a few more cybers we gotta work down here. So yeah, this is but yeah, so the first time I got here, I actually died to this cleanup, which was very unfortunate. I was circling around. They were almost done too. I was almost out of here, but I was circling around and a cyber surprised me around the corner and rocketed me into another rocket. Like it was some bumper cars. Luckily, the first time I got past this cleanup is this run right here. And this is the last guy in the downstairs area. But something crazy happened in the Dimensions Map 3 area. So there's actually a co-op teleporter, which is what makes all of this possible. A co-op teleporter that takes you into the Dimensions Map 3 fight. Not to mention the fact that it just helps you backtrack. No reason is good about letting you backtrack in his maps. But yeah, an Archvile came in here and just went to work. So here he is, this idiot right here, making my life miserable. I didn't have any megas, so I was kind of concerned there. Oh, and that was close. One pig tried to block me and make me eat all of that, but his friend came in and shielded me from those rev missiles. Thanks, bro. Now we're going back to the secret fight again. So I know the secret fight is the opposite way, but I want a mega first. You're gonna see, I'm definitely gonna need this mega. I'm gonna need this whole mega. So here it is. So these are all the enemies that are teleporting in the back of the room, riding the conveyor belt forward. So when you do it this way, I love it, they all pack in the front of the room here. And hold your breath. 8 health here. We had a 9 health moment, a 14, and an 8. Hell yeah. Now, to complete this demo as a David demo, the only thing it needs now is some wandering around. But this is the last fight. There can't be any wandering around in this demo, can there? Anyways, so these guys, that strategy of going in for the corners, right? That's Calagon was coaching me on some of that. First, I didn't realize that you could do that, but as risky as it looks, it is pretty much the safest way of doing it, because changing directions with these conveyors is pretty tricky. You're fighting against it constantly with WASD. Makes for a really cool fight. I got obsessed with this one. I wanted to complete it with no saves in the intended way on Twitch, so when I played this for the first time. But yeah, here we go. 2 enemies still alive, and I gotta backtrack for them. It's kind of annoying. It's 2 pigs in the Dimensions Map 3, believe it or not. I mean, did you see them there? Because I didn't. And in practice, a couple times I had specters get stuck back here in the downstairs, and sometimes like roaming imps. So I'm running around just trying to spam my BFG, hoping that, you know, I just catch whatever with the tracers, but there's nothing here, so it's kind of pointless what I'm doing. No way I could know at the time, because like pulling up the map and using IDDT, I would say I think that's considered cheating. think that's considered tassing, so figure better not do that. I better just go and try to search for them myself, even if it makes the demo look ugly. At least it's legit. You know, I put in about 3 hours total of attempts, I would say. The first day I put in a couple hours. I want to say the second day, I'll make it 4 hours. Second day was about an hour and a half, and then today beat it in like 30 minutes, which was crazy to me. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, I was struggling, especially with the Dimensions Map 3 fight. This one right here. That first day. But we got that pig, now we just got one more guy left. Yep, still a pig. He's gonna surprise me right here, blending in with all these corpses laying around here. And that's GG. Map is done. Oh no, look away. Oh no, this is awful. Just shield your eyes, please. Oh. I had to fall off there. I gotta say, I should have taken one of those soul spears, because if I fell off right now, the amount of damage I'm taking is probably gonna kill me, but that's it. So, done. I'm glad I didn't lose any runs to revisiting that secret fight. I almost did there. I mean, eating 2 rockets, I think it's about 50-50 for you to die from 2 rockets like that. So, it's pretty lucky. Yeah. So definitely enjoyed that map, highly recommend it. Highly recommend the rest of the WOD as well. It's unfortunate the demo just ended there, but yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, peace.